It's Joel Wynkoop. Be sure to check out my show, The Joel Wynkoop Show, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on Verizon Channel 30 and Bright House Channel 950. We'll see you there.
It's the new Joel Wynkoop Show, starring Joel Wynkoop. Joel's guest tonight, actress Cyndi Crotts, and featuring Wynkoop's Guess That Movie. Things Joel hates. And now, here's Joel Wynkoop.
Hey, welcome again to another Joel Wynkoop Show. And a lot of times I start the shows off with a lot of, I try and do, I don't know, some comedy things and things that just tick me off, driving and everything like that. But I want to take one day out of all these shows and do something that's pretty close to my heart, because my dad was, and that is thank our vets when you see them. We got guys in the military overseas that are making our country free, and I always just recollect back to when my dad was he fought against the Japanese, I think, at the time. And if we would have lost, we would not be, you know, where we are today. Also, of course, fighting in Nazi Germany. If we would have lost, things probably wouldn't be so good. We wouldn't be doing this. So, you know, when you're out there, if you see somebody that's a vet, a man in uniform, take a minute, you know, go up to him, say hello, say thank you for your service to our country. Very few times, I mean, the times that I have had that I have seen him, and I got some spare cash in my pocket, I've been at McDonald's or Wendy's or wherever I might see him and buy him some lunch. I feel it's the least I can do to thank them. And then other than that, just I've been at restaurants where I've jumped up in the middle of a restaurant and went over and said, hey, thanks for your service to our country, because we're having a ball. Here we are sitting here in the studio, and we're shooting the Joel Wynkoop Show, and we're laughing, and we're making jokes, and, you know, woohoo, and everything like that. And these guys are dodging bombs and shit. One day I was actually shooting a movie, and we just did these cool gang fight scenes where I was this leader of a gang, and I was fighting everybody, and the gangs were fighting each other. And this one guy was an extra for the day, and he did come up to me, and he goes, man, he goes, you're just awesome to work with. You're fun. You're punching people. You're throwing karate kicks. You're throwing people around, and you're fun to watch act, and you're fun to be acting with, and I'm having a blast with you. And I'm thinking, well, thanks, man. You know, this guy's really, he's just all this nice stuff he's saying about me as an actor, and about these movies I've been in, and about this particular movie that we're working on together. And he's just going on, and man, you did the karate, and you punched that guy, and you threw that guy. And I go, geez, thanks a lot, man. I go, well, we'll see you next Saturday, because we're going to be back here shooting again. He goes, oh, no, man. He goes, I'm shipping out. And I go, you're shipping out? What do you mean you're shipping out? He goes, I go back to Afghanistan. I'm going, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm in the military. I got to go back. And I don't know, whatever you want to say it, on the line, whatever. This guy was in the real. I go, dude, you're for real? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, man, I'm just some dumbass here acting like I'm kicking ass and throwing people around. I go, you're doing that thing for real. He's flying back over there. So yeah, they're all over there, man. And what? You know what? I will break from the pattern a minute, because I love our guys in service, what they're doing for our country, and I know my whole audience does too. I said, what in the hell is the matter with the West Baptist Church, or whoever the hell what nerve do they have to go to these service people, and these service people are at the funerals, and their families are there, and they're giving their aways, and these guys are surrounding them going, you know, God hates you, blah, blah. I just tell you what, because I know if myself and Joe Davison and a couple other badasses that go with me, if I was there, even though they tell me, stay away from that and don't cause controversy, if they're going to go eat shit and die and go to hell, I got to kick some real ass, because that pisses me off, and stop all the effing racism in the country too while you're at it. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, red, purple, or come from the planet Vulcan. Knock off the racism crap, alright? And pull your damn pants up! I hate that! Walking around your pants, showing your butt hanging out. Yo, man. What's up, man? Do you know what that means in jail? It means you want to wump the guy in front of you. So pull your friggin' pants up. I hate that crap.
No, it means you want to whoop from the guy behind you.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you. All right. But, yes, as I calm down and come back to earth, thank your servicemen, because they're doing a hell of a lot for us. are keeping our country safe. I want to make sure, because I kind of may have said that wrong. When I say our guys, I mean our guys and our gals, of course. There's none of this bull crap with the girl can't do what the guy can do, or it's a man's world. Bull. Cyndi Rothrock can get out there and go 10 rounds with Chuck Norris, so I don't want to hear about a woman can't do it. Women are over there. When I say our guys, a lot of times you say, hey guys, how's it going? You're talking to a girl and a guy walking down the street. It's not like you're saying, oh, you're calling the girl a guy. It's just the way you say things. So, again, a thank you to our military, whether they're male or female. Hey, a girl can pick up a gun as well as a guy, and they all kick ass together. So that's what they're doing. So another round of applause to our military, men and women in the military. And we're going to be right back on the Joel Wynkoop Show with my guest, Miss Cyndi Crotts. We'll be right back. So stay there. Stay glued to your chair, or I'll zap you with my... I already used that. just you guys stay here.
So stop and stay there.
I'll give you $1 or something. No, Cindy's going to be here, so you're all going to love Cyndi. So we'll be right back.
He's an encyclopedia of cinematic knowledge, but that's not why they call him King of the B-movies. Grab your Junior Mints and your popcorn, kids. It's Wynkoop's Guess That Movie!
I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. That's what I'm talking about. Now, back to the Joel Wynkoop Show. Alright, we are back. Alright. We have Miss Cyndi Crotts with us here today on the Joel Wynkoop Show. And Cyndi, you and I have we worked together on Brain Chat.
Have we? Well, I don't know, have we?
Have we? That's
maybe in our minds. Gotta see this.
Say yes, they didn't. No, he blacks it out. So Cyndi, how long have we known each other?
I would say at least since 2004.
Really? How did you and I meet?
It's kind of funny. I was actually thinking about that and remember...
How is it funny? Because I'm like Jerry Lewis? I'm like Dean Martin? Why is it funny? I'm funny like a clown? No.
It was Jason LeCoury's film a long time ago. And it was the one before it all wrapped up. Death Plots.
Oh, Death Plots. Okay, yeah. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And I had actually not met you, but I'd heard about you during that time. And
did you hear anything good, or was it just all really? It
was all rude.
Terrible?
God. So I jumped in to back you up.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, Joel can't be like that.
See, this chick kicks ass.
I said, you can't be like that. So I followed and followed. But no, seriously, it's like I wanted to actually meet you because I'm like, well, everybody talks about Joel. Everybody, Joel's done this, Joel, and I'm like. I was expecting it like a girl or something, that would have all these movies, and that would be who I would meet first. But it happened to be a guy in the film industry that's been in all these movies, and it happened to be you. And I wanted to actually meet you. And if I'm not mistaken, it was either Creature Con or it was Spooky Empire. And I remember with Terrence Muncie. I'm trying to think of Nikolai Cuddy. Is that
Cuddy? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And they were there, and
that was probably Screamfest. But I also seen you at FX because you were there with Darrell Baldwin. He was your bodyguard for the day.
Yes, that is.
And I can't remember if that was before that, but you came by. Well, you guys were there at FX walking around, but you stopped by our table and.
Yeah, so it's like I'd always get to see you somewhere here and there, and it's like I really just want to talk to the guy. I've never talked to him. But eventually, through it all, it's like I finally got to talk to you, and then finally we just kept in contact ever since. Now, what's still funny to this day is we've never actually been on a film together, but we've been in films.
Right. Well, that's the old Debbie Rochon adage. I worked with Debbie Rochon on Kevin Lindemus' Out of the Darkness, Alien Gen Endangered Species, Alien Conspiracy, Return to the Lost World, and had never worked with her. And we were always like, oh, it's cool, I'm in these movies with Debbie, but I haven't got to work with her until we did Dustin Hubbard's For Christ's Sakes, finish that movie! And I got to meet Debbie on that and do scenes with her, which was cool.
Right.
And then when I did Stop Dead, which you did too, I worked with Debbie on that. Did you meet Debbie? Well, yeah, she was there the night you did your scene.
I actually didn't get to, if she was, I don't think I got to meet her. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen her in person yet.
Oh, okay.
And I would like to meet her too one day. I hope to meet her one day. But I've been in a few Jason's films, and so he always has her in his films. And I was like, if you ever have her on set, call me. You know, I want to be there. I'll come even a day ahead of time just to meet her one day. But I actually played it was a scene in the Stop Dead. I was the smart-ass cashier.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I think Joanne Maurice comes out and she's, oh, these dryers, they just never seem to get your hands wet. And then you're the cashier there. She talks to you, and then I think Kevin White comes in.
Yeah.
And starts asking. Yeah, he asked you about the cop, right?
Yeah, he said something.
And you said there are no cops, and.
Yeah, I was like, duh, cop, she's right there.
And then brings us back to the male and the females in the military, because Kevin's like, I'm going, and you're going, you didn't say a female cop. Yeah. He just said he wanted to speak to a policeman.
Exactly. Well, there's a female cop.
Was that a lot of fun working with Jason on Stop Dead?
I enjoy working with Jason. Hope to do some more stuff, you know, because we've got to do little tidbits here and there with him in films. But hopefully, you know, I'll get to do some more with him. Other than that, I've worked with quite a few people here and there. But it's like you got the ones that you really want a more meatier part. I want to see what it's really like to work more with you in a film, because the short scenes that you have, you go, well, that was fun. I'd like to work with him some more, you know. So there's quite a few out there still.
Well, now what else have you? What was? I had a guest on Julie Ann, and we talked about how she started out. What really made Cyndi think this is what I want to get into as acting? Was it just kind of a fluke, or was it something, you know, you're watching these people on TV going, I really want to do that? It
was actually started when I was about 15 years old, and I don't know what it was. It's just kind of like you go. It's like a bug, sort of, and it never left. So I wanted to be an actress, and I was like, well, I want to do modeling or acting, one of the two or both. Well, my parents put me into modeling school, so I learned how to do all the fun stuff, you know, that obviously I don't know how to do. When you go in the modeling world, it's like, well, you need to learn how to walk, talk, sit, you know. Yeah. And it's like, well, I thought I already knew all that. But it's like, no, this is the proper etiquette.
There's a certain way to breathe. Yeah. You're breathing like this. That's wrong. You must breathe like this.
And you're going to sit like this.
Yes, you must sit like this. Walk like this. Balance the book on your head.
So it's like I did all of that and took the classes, got to meet a lot of people, and it was like once I started getting older, I figured out, well, I'm not getting much taller than this, so runway modeling was out. And I was like, well, okay, I can't do that because I'm never going to be 5'9". So I was like, well, what about acting? Well, I kind of picked up a little bit on that, got to meet a few people, and everywhere we moved, I wanted to get back into acting. I wanted to get something into acting, but because of my parents' work history, they were in construction, so I was constantly moving, so it kind of kept me from wanting to further the career.
Almost a military brat has to pick up and leave. Your dad's maybe picking up to move to construction or go somewhere to do something and take you away from school and friends and wherever you might want to start. Yeah.
And it's like, that's probably why acting's so much easy for me, because it's like if I meet somebody new, well, I had to do that through my life anyways growing up, so acting is just kind of like, oh, hey, how are you? Yeah. Read these lines, become that character. Okay, I did that growing up, you know. And eventually, you know, later on in life, I moved to Florida, and then I've been here, and once I started, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do this now that it's in my control, and I've been here long enough, so I know I'm not going to be moving back and forth. So I'm like, I'm in control, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stick with it. And I've been with it in Florida now for the past 8 years. Cool. So it's like, you know, I'll be in it from now on. Whether you see me in movie star big screen or you see me in the independent films or horror films. Cool. I'm in it.
You know, it's funny. There's a place for it too. It's not just like when people say, "Oh, I saw a guy in a video store and I wanted to strangle him." I lived over in Fort Pierce. And I think I was just kind of hanging out by the videos. We had Killing Spree just came out, and it was sitting on the shelf there. And so I'm kind of hanging out around the area because I don't see people, you know, they're going to pick up the movie or whatever. And it's sitting there, and this one big dude comes by with his girlfriend.
Yeah, that one. Killing Spree.
And his girlfriend's like, oh, that sounds interesting.
No, that's not a real movie. That's just some B-indie movie. You don't want to watch that crap. Let's get The Toy with Richard Pryor.
And I'm sitting there going, why is it such a stigma immediately that it's a B-indie, so it's just a piece of crap? Oh, it can't be any good because it was shot for nothing. You know, why there's that stigma right away with people. It can't. It's got to be Independence Day. It's got to be Wild Wild West. That was a poor example. I'm so sorry, everybody. Wild Wild West. Jeez. Armageddon. Armageddon.
That was a good movie.
Men in Black. It was awesome. When I went to Men in Black, I was laughing so hard at Will Smith, and the guy was more entertained by me than he was by the movie, because I couldn't stop laughing. But there's that stigma, and I don't think there's any way to really break out of it except do what you said. You're there, you do the job, and you do the best you can.
Yeah, it's like, that's basically what it's all about. And eventually, people will notice that. They'll notice that if you can take direction well, they'll notice if you really, how much you really want this, if you're, so to speak, as they say, hungry, and they see that in you. And then the other thing is, if it's something that you really want to do, you figure it out too. You find out, there's a lot of times people will find out going, oh, I want to be an actor, because everybody sees stars. Well, as a kid I saw stars, and as I kept growing up, I was just like, this is really what I want to do. There's really not anything else. A lot of people want to do it because it's like, well, it's easy work, I don't have to do anything. I'm like, okay.
Or they think they're $1 million.
Yeah, it's like, I have stars, I can do this. It's like, not everybody can do this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work involved in it. There's a lot of times that you don't get physically paid, but they take care of you.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of long hours. There's sets that you work on, you go, geez.
Well, now that's the difference between somebody that's saying, man, I want to be on a movie, and you give them the opportunity, and they're there for like 10 minutes, and they're going like, when's my part coming up? Well, you got to be a little patient. Well, okay, I'll wait for 10 minutes.
Or it's like, I gotta go.
Yeah, and I thought you wanted to do this. I've had a bunch of people come to me and go, man, I'll do anything to be in a movie. Man, please, just give me a part in one of your movies. I want to be there. I will act. I'll do the best job in the world. I will be there. I love it. I want to be an actor. I'll be there. Okay, God, stop. All right, you can be in my movie. Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, be there. 6? Oh, I'm not getting up at 6. Or like I said, I've been here 15 minutes. I haven't done anything. I got to go. That separates the guys that want to be actors and the people that are actors. And Cyndi, I want to come back from a break, but I want to talk to you about some of the stuff you've done, some of the stuff you're doing in the future, if we can talk about that.
Okay.
We'll be right back on the Joel Wynkoop Show with my guest, Cyndi Crotts.
Because you got to get more money from
I know.
them. And until you get more money
and
from
Joel
them.
D. Wynkoop are in a flick together. Now we demand some money.
I know. We demand some money.
And we want the line drawn.
The line
Tim
drawn.
Ritter, Kevin Lindemann,
Tim, Kevin,
Phil,
Brian,
Jason,
Ryan,
Jason
LaCour.
Jason LaCour.
Let me tell you something about
Jason.
Jason LaCour, huh?
Okay.
Jason LaCour.
Yeah.
And we want some money, damn it. I want more money for Debbie.
We want some
and
more money.
I want twice as much money for me, Jason. Okay?
Yeah, just we
yeah.
do what we do.
And next time,
all you do is give. You give and give.
Give.
And
I don't.
magic.
Yes. And
you can't pull it out of your ass. It's got to be worked on. It's got to be
or your chest or groin for guys and gals.
Yeah,
Yes. We work hard at this to
very hard.
Yes. To make.
Hard.
I think we should do like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out the Joel Wynkoop Show Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on Verizon Channel 30 and Bright House 950 and Comcast Channel 20. It also repeats on Monday nights on Bright House 949 and Verizon Channel 36. You can also be viewed at www.tbcn.org. Once there, click on Watch Us, then watch us live. Wait 20 seconds and enjoy the show. We'll see you there on the Joel Wynkoop Show. Gonna do it right this time. Cyndi. We were talking all about this stuff, the cool things you're doing. Tell us some more about, I think, what else have you done? Like Bikini Monsters, I know.
Bikini Monsters.
Terrence Muncie.
Terrence Muncie. He has that, and we're all keeping our fingers crossed. He has that. He said it should be released in March of this year, so we're all really looking forward to that. I'm really happy about it. I'm really wanting to see it. I think he's going to, I don't know for sure, I'd have to ask, but I'm just going to take a guess. So if you see this, Terrence, don't. I think he's going to try to show it at some of the other conventions, a couple of the conventions, or at least have it there in Indiana. So I know he's going to a couple of those there, but he's going to, from what I heard, going to try and make it to Mayhem here in May in Orlando. So hopefully he'll have it with him then.
Once again, back to Cyndi. Thank you.
Let's see. Well, also there's Brainjack, which doing that they actually got that on a lot of, I think they said 20 million homes now on video on demand.
Yeah, it's a whole yeah, it's all over. So the video on demand, you can actually pull it up on your TV and watch Brainjack.
And all those who have Netflix, put it in Netflix, please. We want everybody on Netflix to finally get it and be able to see it there as well. Let's see. Also,
and it has its own distributor, Unearth, and I think it's Unearth and
Breaking Glass,
Unearth Films.
Or Unearth, one of the two. I know I've seen them all in there. It's Breaking Glass, Unearth, one of the two. But it's Film Ranch.
Yep, the Film Ranch group. That's Annie Lolino and Andrew Allen.
Yep.
Who also worked with Herschel Gordon Lewis and Mark Ford on the Herschel Gordon Lewis's The Yellow Show.
Right.
It's very cool.
Unfortunately, I did not get to work on that one. I was asked, but I couldn't at the time.
Oh
yeah.
You have a lot going on.
Yeah, I got a little something for you.
Oh, look at this. Cool.
Thought maybe you might like.
$1 million.
It's $1 million.
Is it like it's wrapped and everything?
I wrapped.
We're gonna run a little long. And Cyndi, thank you. Hope nobody minds. I do this right now. Oh, sure, it's all about you. I thought it was a poster of Spider-Man.
And I
all right.
signed it for you.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
If you do get to come out, you can get some of the other girls that'll be there to sign it.
Well, now, where are you? I'm looking for you.
I'm October.
Oh, very cool. Of course, where she signed it.
I miss October.
Oh, very cool. Well, very, very nice.
And
very cool, Cyndi.
Thing in there for you
yes,
too.
Cool. How about that, huh, folks? My poster girl here. All right. I'm going to put that down there by the city. Right out our window here. Look at this. It's Christmas time on the Joel Wynkoop Show. Oh, very nice. To Joel Wynkoop, I think you're an ass, but I have to say nice things about you because I'm doing your show. I'm going to kick you in the groin. Okay, it doesn't say that. My bud, my pal, my friend, it's been an honor to have worked with you through the years. Love, Cyndi. All right. Thank you very much. Very nice. This October. I got to run that past the director. I'll leave that there. Okay. Cool. Well, Cyndi, it's always a pleasure to see you. Pleasure. I loved it when we were crossing in Orlando, the crosswalk there. We were walking to Denny's. You were coming back from Denny's, and you were right in the middle of the intersection. And you went, I love you, Joel Wynkoop! And you did that at the Brainjack premiere, too. You're like, I love you, Joel Wynkoop, right in the middle of the thing. It's great. Cyndi, thank you. You're a doll. All right, Heather, sorry, we did it again. We will be right back. That's my guest, Miss Cyndi Crotts. Give her a hand. Look for her in the future, all her projects that is she doing, and best of luck with all your projects and endeavors. And we'll be right back for the Joel Wynkoop 30-second review. We'll be right back.
He's an encyclopedia of cinematic knowledge, but that's not why they call him King of the B-Movies. Grab your Junior Mints and your popcorn, kids. It's Wynkoop's Guess That Movie!
If you come in here again, I'm going to hit you with so many lefts you'll beg for a right. Ah!
Joel Weinkoop Show is brought to you in part by Lions Kill Productions, Target Printing and Copying, Main Street Studios, Aqua Graphics.
Oh, Christian. Hey, man, I just want to say good show tonight, and good work getting it, you know, cut this thing together, get it ready for this weekend's show, and I'll see you next week, buddy.
Oh, wait, where are you going? Where are you going, man?
Well, taking off, end of the show. I was going to head home, have a beer.
But you haven't done the movie review? You can't go anywhere yet.
Didn't I say goodnight to Cyndi and thank you for being on the show and all that?
No, but you haven't finished the show yet. We still got
Didn't I do the Brain Jacked? Come on, I did the Brain Jacked review. Come on, right?
No, you got to finish the show.
Oh, why didn't we finish that in the studio?
Because.
Oh, man. Well, let's just do it right now. I'll just look at the camera and start talking to the camera.
All right, we'll go.
We'll fake people out. I look exactly the same as I did a few seconds ago on the show. So let's just do it, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Well, hey, I just wanted to thank my guest, Cyndi Crotts, for coming along. Thank you very much. My dear, sweet child, I've been promising you forever you'll be on the Joel Weinkoop Show, and we finally did it, Cyndi. We finally did it. So here's to you, Cyndi. I'm just going to get straight into the Brain Jacked DVD, the 30-second review. Brain Jacked is by Andrew Allen and Annie Lolino, and it's on Unearthed Films, and it's about a mad doctor named Dr. Crotts. And he implants these little things in all these runaway kids' heads, and then kind of pastes it over them, and then he puts this little thing. He goes, control, and he takes over their minds, and he sends them out to beat, and he enslaves these teenagers where they go out and do his brand of evilness, to bring his brand of evil in the world. And it's up to Tristan and Lainey to stop his evil and destroy Dr. Crotts. And I do a little cameo scene in it as Norm Simpkins, a television reporter. So it's a very, very cool. It's what Andy Lolino and Andrew Allen have called a horror-fi. Like a sci-fi, but it is a horror-fi. And it is a really, really cool little romp through guts, that was kind of like guts and blood mixed together. It's guts, blood, gore, it's psycho, kind of like this zombie enraged teenage crazed pact of lunatics, and it's just it's a blast to watch. It's a lot of fun to make. It's a blast to watch, so check it out. It's called Brain Jacked. And this is Joel Weinkoop, and I'll see you on the next Joel Weinkoop Show. Christian, is that good enough? I see you're leaving with some hot little chick there. You could care less about me.
See ya.
I need a new producer. Anybody out there want to work for me? You'll work for free. And now, back to the Joel Weinkoop Show.